We'll ask Coach Crean to make an opening statement, then go to questions for James and Juwan. Coach?
Disappointed with our loss, obviously, because they made some really tough plays. There were times we didn't defend the shot as well as we needed to. We didn't get down and double inside of the post a couple times as quickly as we needed to. And in all honesty, we missed a lot of shots that we've been making, and especially around the bucket. So I know we got into the paint quite a bit. We just didn't get as much out of there. But our guys didn't flinch in the sense of coming back, and we kept coming. But unfortunately, that last play Koenig made at the rim, that was just the absolute dagger right there. He is a tremendous player. As I said to him, it's been an honor to coach against him. He's got nothing but better. He is going to be a long-time pro. I may not know much, but I do think that he will be a long-time pro. He is excellent. And they made timely shots, but he led the way, and as good as Hap is and the rest of them, and Ethan certainly is very good, Koenig is so capable of so much, and unfortunately tonight that happened to us a little bit.
Questions for James and Juwan? Raise your hand. We'll get the mic out to you, please. Start in the back right.
For either of you guys, you're one of the best scoring teams in the Big Ten, 81 points a game. I believe this is your third game against Wisconsin where you haven't scored 70. Is it just that they have one of the best defenses you've seen against anyone this year?
James, you take it, please.
I wouldn't say not really. It just is on defense. I think it's just the pace they play at. They slow it down on us a little bit, and sometimes when our shots aren't going like tonight, it hurt us.
Other questions for the students, please? You're on the left.
They've obviously got a really experienced team, and they move the ball well really tonight. How tough is it to defend a team that just always seems to find the open man?
Juwan, I'll let you take it.
It's very hard just because the ball moves faster than anybody can physically run. And I think once they got us in rotation and just them finding the open man, and then once we closed out on him, there was another open man. It seemed like sometimes we were always in rotation, and then they were just finding the people for the open shots.
Additional questions here on the left?
Juwan, you've been playing well, you personally, offensively as of late. So what has been going on for you, and what was going on tonight with that?
Just it starts on the defense end. Sitting down with all the coaches and all the different players coming and telling me that's what it always started with for me last year, and I had to get back to the roots of how well I was doing last year. And that started on the defensive end, just really locking down and not giving any ground on any given possession. And then my teammates did a tremendous job just finding me in open slots and things like that. And it's not like I really had to just go and create something because all my teams were just moving the ball. And then once we are really moving it, it just opens everything up.
Other questions for the students? Way in the back left.
To either one, how tough is it when you're down 15 in that second half to expend that much energy, coming back, get close, and then, not have it come through for you?
James, let you take it, please.
Yeah, it was really tough because we want to play at a certain pace, and we got them moving a little bit towards the end of the game and speed them up. But like you said, the last play was kind of a dagger, and just a couple of stops we needed.
Is there one or two more for these two guys before we let them go? Anybody? All right, thanks, fellas. You may return to the locker room. Take questions for Coach Crean, please. Terry?
Coach, the interior defense was really good last night, but tonight not so much. Was that a product of I don't know, Hap and Hayes being really good?
I would say that they got the ball deep, but we didn't, two things. We didn't have enough good ball pressure and at times, and we didn't get down there to go after the ball enough. And they do a really good job of keeping the dribble going in the post, and we just weren't. Our guards, we left the bigs hanging out to dry a little bit at times tonight. And it's hard because they can really pass and play, so you've got to come very aggressively. You can't come halfway and you can't come late. You've got to come aggressively. And then you got to be in rotation a little bit against them because they put guys out there that can shoot the ball. And on the other end, we missed You know, I'd love to credit the defense, but we missed a lot of close shots. You know, Duran, Thomas, those guys missed close shots, you know, around the bucket that if we make those, it's a different story. They made theirs. And we were not nearly as effective as getting down and causing the congestion on their shot as we needed to.
Second row here.
Coach Crean, I was sitting right behind the Badgers bench, heard Koenig say thank you a couple times. Was there anything else you had said to him after the game, or was it just that
I
it was
just
an
shared
honor
that
to coach
time with him.
against
Thank you. I just shared that. I pretty much said what I said. So
Okay.
Thank you.
Here on the left.
Tom. You watched them. How you doing? They went through a rough stretch like many teams in the Big Ten. What do you see them doing now, Wisconsin, than what they were
I don't
doing?
know. I'm not good at that. Yeah, I'm not good at dissecting them. They got really good players, Tom. They got the most experienced team in the country. And they play inside-outside basketball very well. But at the end of the day, they've got Koenig. And he makes a huge difference. You know, just as we went through the stretches where some of our guys weren't as healthy and it affected us, probably affected them when he wasn't as healthy. He is a big-time player. And I'm not sure he's been, it's easier to say it now because we're not competing against him, but I'm not sure he's ever gotten the credit in this league that he deserves. You know, he's not out there. He doesn't play a game that promotes himself. He plays a game that wins. And he can shoot it. He's quick. He can get to the rim. He can pass the ball. I've been a big fan for a long time. Now it's easier to speak it, but and they've got toughness. You know, they've got Showalter knows exactly what he's doing. They score inside. They actually played faster in the first half when Hayes was in foul trouble. You know, which you can see on film. You know, they're a much faster team when he's not in my opinion. But Koenig is just it's ridiculous how much he affects winning. I mean, I say that in a good way.
Second row here.
What do you think led to Thomas and Duran struggling around the rim tonight?
I don't know. They miss shots that they usually make. So it's one of those things. I can't say. You have to play through the contact. Okay, when you're going to play against a Wisconsin team, all right, whether it was when Bo first came into the league or whether it's now, you're going to have to go. They're going to put their chest into you, right? And that's what it is. And I gave up complaining about that years ago, right? So they're going to put their chest in you. You've got to play through the contact. But we didn't make those shots. You know, it's not the only time we've gone against contact. We didn't make the shots, but we were right there. We were getting it in the paint, and we also missed some jumpers that we would make. But you know, I think we got a little frustrated because we didn't make the close shots. But it just is what it is.
Good time for one or two more. Second row here.
Coach, you guys were down 15, came back and made it a 4-point game. What'd you like about your team being able to, you know, be resilient and make a big comeback like that?
Oh, they weren't going to stop. Yeah, our guys have been through so much. I mean, they deal with more than I could even possibly tell you. So I mean, it's they weren't going to go away. Our guys weren't, and like I said, we were right there, and we were gaining confidence. And you just hold your breath sometimes when Koenig's got the ball. We didn't guard him well enough. We didn't guard the shot well enough. And the one thing about Koenig, if your hands are anywhere near the middle of your body, he's gonna go up and get it off quickly. And we were a little late in our rotations because we didn't go quick enough to the post. All right, which spread them out. But as far as the aggressiveness that we played with at the end, it was good. You know, I think we played aggressive throughout the game, but again, our hands weren't where they needed to be on challenging shots. I think we'll be a little disappointed with that.
Is there one last one from anybody? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
It's 8:56. Indiana's locker room until 9:13. Wisconsin until 9:15.